A 39 Grand Slam title winner, Billie Jean King once said, "Sports teaches you character. It teaches you to play by rules. It teaches you to know how it feels like to lose and win. It teaches you life." A very pleasant evening to the Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. R. Mahalakshmi Madam, Guest of Honor, Dr. K.R.S. Jawahar Sir, all dignitaries on and off the dais, and my fellow Rangrayans. I, Pooja Bajaj from Elegant Empirans, welcome you all to the closing ceremony of Sangram 23 Annual Sports Day celebrations. It gives me immense pleasure to host this ceremony that has been observed to commemorate the achievement of our teams, officials, and athletes. This event truly showcases the commitment that all members have shown towards the sports competition held from 7th October 2021 to 20th October 2021. I would now like to invite our Principal Sir, Dr. K. Babji Sir, Professor Neurosurgery, former DME East Godavari District, onto the dais. We welcome you, sir. May I now invite the Chief Guest, Dr. R. Mahalakshmi Madam, Superintendent GGH Kakinada, Professor and HOD, Department of Surgery, former Principal on the dais. We welcome you, sir. We welcome you, Madam. I consider it great honor to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. K.R.S. Jawahar Sir, former IMA President, Professor and HOD General Medicine KIMS, Amlapuram, Director of Sneha Hospital, onto the dais. I invite Dr. B. Saubhagyalakshmi Madam, Vice Principal RMC Kakinada, onto the dais. I would like to request Vice Principal Academic Dr. G. Krishna Babu Sir to kindly grace the dais. Welcome. I now invite Dr. Raman Rao Garu, AP Nursing Home President, to please grace the dais. Welcome, sir. I now invite Vice President of Sports, Professor and HOD of Gynecology, Dr. S. Lavanya Kumari Madam, onto the dais. Welcome, Madam. I would now invite our beloved Dr. K. Spajan Raju Sir, Physical Director, Rangraya Medical College, onto the dais. Welcome, sir. I request Sankitna to sing the prayer song.
Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sukhalam, Malayaja Sheetalam, Sasya Shyamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhrajyosna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Please be seated. Our principal sir, Dr. K. Babji sir, a role model of discipline, courage, enthusiasm, a man who guides his students by example. After a very dull and difficult year, he was the one to lift our spirits by giving us the permission to conduct these events. Thank you, sir. I request him to deliver the opening remarks, sir.
Please come to the front. I think the girls also can come front. Whoever has come early can occupy the front seats. Please. So welcome to Sangram, organized by Elegant Empyreans. Welcome to all of you. So Elegant Empyreans are the most dynamic students of the Rangaraya Medical College. They were so enthusiastic. Actually, no functions are celebrated anywhere in Andhra Pradesh. With their support during COVID and their enthusiasm, when they asked me, we would like to conduct the sports day and college day, I was forced to accept, and we are seeing the celebration being conducted today. I welcome you all. On this day, the chief guest of today's function, Dr. R. Mahalakshmi, on the dais, and presently the superintendent of Government General Hospital, previously principal of Rangaraya Medical College for the longest period, more than 6 years, and more than all that, she is my classmate and colleague surgeon, colleague teacher, and so many things are there to talk about her, and I will be talking to you about her when we are introducing her at their felicitation function. So madam, you are there as a chief guest, and the moon has just come out, and see, all of you can enjoy that the moon has just come, and we are inviting Dr. Mahalakshmi as Lakshmi of Raula family as well as Mahalakshmi of Rangaraya Medical College. Now we have guest of honor, Dr. Jawahar, busiest physician of East Godavari, and recently promoted as Professor of Medicine, KIMS Medical College, Amalapuram, and he is known for his CME programs. As far as I know, 100 and more than 100 CMEs he has conducted in Kakinada, and the longest IMA president and best IMA president. About him also, I will talk when we are doing a small function of his felicitation. Then we have the most dynamic vice principal, Dr. Saubhagya Lakshmi, the longest professor, senior most professor in the medical college. She is senior to me in the professor also, and she has having maximum number of PGs and biggest department and the most dynamic, and they have done a wonderful job during COVID, and she has taken personal care of the COVID patients, and mostly in the mucormycosis time she was working almost round the clock and helped the government general hospital and medical college, and she has given us a lot of prestige in treating the mucormycosis. We have by the side of, I am coming this side, and Dr. Raman Rao Garu, the president of Nursing Homes Association of East Godavari, and of course more than all that, she is the best half of Dr. R. Mahalakshmi, and he is the most dynamic doctor in Kakinada. So anywhere, any activity in associated with doctors or not doctors, any active movement, Dr. Raman Rao Garu is there. So I am happy we could invite him, and he has accepted to participate in our sports day function. Then we have Dr. Krishna Babu. He is the very practical and student friendly. So whatever students asks, he will say yes. Even though it is out of the way also, sir, students are asking, so we have to do it. So very, very student friendly, and he has done a great job during COVID. He has taken the credit or difficulty of manpowering during COVID days. So for first wave as well as for second wave, he has done a great job, and we are extremely happy, and Dr. Krishna Babu has done a great job. Then Spajjan Raju is not only a physical director, he is a doctorate in physical director, as well as he is not only popular in Rangaraya Medical College, he is very popular in NTR University of Health Sciences, he is very popular among all the PDs of the whole of the state, and he has even participated in few of the international games also. So see the response from the student, any meeting, Dr. Spajjan Raju will have a wonderful response. And on the dais, we have the most dynamic lady, that is the first of its kind, Women Sports Vice President, Dr. Lavanya, HOD of Obstetrics and Gynecology. She was having fortunately, she was having 6 units, and she is the only king, and no other professor. No, I wanted Kavalane, they are king and antunanu. We call it as she is the king of the OBG department, and she has accepted to be the vice president of sports, and I am extremely happy. In the audience, we have our very dynamic assistant director, Mr. Srinivas Rao, our AO, and other faculty members and other professors. I am extremely happy that lot of faculty has turned out to the sports day, and more importantly, my student friends. Dear students, and the organizing team, I have already told that the elegant Empyreans have taken a lot of importance in this, and they have helped us in this COVID time, and Sabha Mukunga, I am thanking them. When the government has asked us to include the final years in the COVID treatment, no college student has come forward all over the state, but our students, our LR and CR has come forward, and maybe few only 50% could come, but once we have asked them, they came forward and they helped us, and I am sincerely thanking them. CR Manikanta and LR Nandini, they need to be congratulated, and give them a big hand. Then the first year students, second year students, final year students, all of them are very actively working for this this function, and I am very happy. Good evening all of you on this full moon day. So when I was a vice principal, maybe long back, in the campus of RMC grounds, so where Dr. I.V. Rao, Dr. Kameswara were guests of honor, and I was the vice principal at the time, and we have conducted one sports day. It was not a full moon day, but on that day we thought we should conduct the full moon sports day on a full moon day. But of course not in this ground, in this sports stadium where we have 13 acres of land. We could see the rays of the moon. But of course it is little late, but still all of you must appreciate the full moon is visible, and very, very important. A full moon day is celebrated all over the world, and more so by Buddhists. Today is Ashvayuja Paurnami Day. Ashvayuja Paurnami Day, in Buddhist literature, the Varsha Vasam ends. That is 3 months all Buddhists will stay in the viharas, and once the rainy season is over, they will be coming out of the viharas and they go into the public. So now we have almost completed the COVID, and we are coming out of the COVID days, and we are entering into the good field, that is in the education as well as the patient care. So let us celebrate that there is no third wave, and we are entering into the full-fledged education and patient care from the college point of view. And about our college, it's very special in many ways. Rangaraya Medical College is known for its best medical undergraduate teaching. Students take first preference to in Andhra Rangaraya Medical College as first choice, and all undergraduates, they prefer Rangaraya Medical College. I congratulate all the first year students who have joined, and they will definitely feel very happy and satisfied after joining into this college. And we have unique college campus. Of course, in the ladies hostel we have a less number of people. I am happy to announce that government of AP, in the Nadu Nedu program, they have sanctioned 300 rooms for girls, 200 students for girl UG 300 rooms, 200 PG women hostels, and 200 PG men's hostel, 100 UG men's hostel. So the work will be started soon, and a single academic block will be constructed at this place. Of course, this area will not be occupied. Behind this, up to the anatomy block, without disturbing any of the hostels, existing hostels, they will be constructing a pre and para-clinical as well as the academic block in this area. And maybe the works will start soon, and maybe another 1.5 years or 2 years, we will have the functioning hostels as well as the college here. So, and I am happy to tell that we are also getting a BSc Nursing College which is sanctioned with 20 crores. Mostly we will be getting by the side of this in the ITI campus. So, and without much wasting of the time, I am just happy to announce that we are conducting a college day on 29th of this month. Chief guest being the Dr. Appal Raju, who is the student of this college and now the Minister for Fisheries. He has accepted to come over here, and Dr. Chandrasekhar Reddy, our local urban MLA, also has consented to be our guest, and we are conducting the college day on 29. I specifically programmed this college day and sports day in this month because my friend, my classmate, my colleague, for the last more than 2 decades, Dr. Mahalakshmi is retiring in this month. So, to commemorate, to give her a felicitation as well as farewell on behalf of the Rangaraya Medical College, on behalf of faculty, on behalf of the students, we are giving a 10 days early farewell to Dr. Mahalakshmi. Taking this opportunity, I am requesting Dr. Raman Rao Garu and Dr. Mahalakshmi to accept the farewell party of yours 10 days before, maybe a little early, but I am taking this opportunity to celebrate that. So with this, now I'll hand over it to the students' representative, Mr. Miss Kalyani. Thank you.
A med school without sports is unthinkable, as sports have become an integral element of present-day education. Today, education is an all-round development of an individual. In this respect, games and sports play a significant role in that perspective. Sports are a means to achieve something greater and which can put you in a different level than others. These sport events are the beginning for an invaluable life experience which I could make converting my med school into a memorable one. Through the involvement in these sports events, I improved my teamwork capability and how to develop excellence from it. That is how I knew that I had to pay attention and cooperate with the other teammates and also do the best for the team. This is an essential skill that will help me throughout my life. In developing excellence, I always wanted to be extremely beneficial in the sports I chose. I wanted to be the best of all, and it was always courteous to learn to work towards the goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Kalyani. Now I extend my hearty welcome to our organizing secretary, Cultures and Sports, Physical Director, Rangaraya Medical College, Dr. K. Svarjan Raju sir, to deliver the speech.
Good evening, respected President Dr. Babji Garu, today Chief Guest Mahalakshmi Garu and Raman Rao Garu, Guest of Honor Jawahar Garu, Saubhagya Lakshmi Garu, Krishna Babu Garu, and Sports Vice President Lavanya Kumari, dear staff members and dear friends, student friends. ఈ స్పోర్ట్స్ డే మన బాబ్జీ సార్ ఫస్ట్ ఒప్పుకుంటాం. ఫస్ట్ చాలా గర్వించదగిన విషయం, ఎందుకంటే ఏ కాలేజీలో కూడా స్టేట్లో జరగలేదు. కోవిడ్ నిబంధనలు పాటిస్తూ మీరందరూ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. సార్కి ప్రామిస్ చేశాం. అలాగే మీరందరూ కూడా స్పోర్ట్స్ డే, కాలేజ్ డే కూడా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. సో బాబ్జీ గారికి ఒకసారి మీరందరూ క్లాప్స్ కొట్టాలి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. అక్టోబర్ 3 స్టార్ట్ అయింది. ఈరోజు ఫైనల్ క్రికెట్తో ముగిసింది టోర్నమెంట్. స్టూడెంట్స్ అన్ని బ్యాచ్లు పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. ఫస్ట్ ఫ్రెషర్స్ కూడా అన్నీ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. కొన్ని హాలిడేస్ వల్ల క్రికెట్ ఒకటే వాళ్ళు చేయలేకపోయారు. పీజీలు కూడా నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పీజీస్, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ పీజీస్, ఆల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ పీజీస్ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. మరి ఈరోజు స్పెషల్ ఏంటంటే మన ఉమెన్ అసిస్టెంట్ ప్రొఫెసర్స్ అందరూ వచ్చి పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. దానికి స్పెషల్గా థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. అలాగే నాన్ టీచింగ్ కూడా మరి నిన్న ఈరోజు కూడా గేమ్స్ మరి ఏడీ గారి ఆధ్వర్యంలో మరి గేమ్స్ జరిగాయి. క్రికెట్ వాళ్ళు ఏమనుకుంటే జరిగాయి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ ఏడీ గారు. ఈరోజు మధ్యాహ్నంతో క్రీడలు ముగిశాయి. సో ఇంకా 29 జరిగే ఫంక్షన్ కూడా ఇలాగే మీ అందరూ కూడా అటెండ్ అవ్వాలని కోరుతున్నాను. మరి ముఖ్యంగా ఈరోజు ముఖ్య అతిథిగా మరి మహాలక్ష్మి మేడం టైంలో ఒక 7 స్పోర్ట్స్ డే చేసాం. సార్ చెప్పినట్టు అప్పుడు వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ సారు మరి ఇద్దరు కలయికల్లో ఇలా స్పోర్ట్స్ డేలు చాలా చేసాం. ఏది అడిగినా సరే మరి మేడం గారిని అడిగితే బాబ్జీ గారిని అడిగి కూడా అన్ని కోర్టులు మీకు ఇప్పుడు ఇన్ని సమృద్ధిగా ఉన్నాయంటే బికాజ్ వాళ్ళిద్దరే నాకు తెలిసి. ఎందుకంటే ఫెడ్లైట్ల కోర్టులు కానీ మీరు 4:30 వరకు కాలేజీలో ఉంటారు, 4:30 తర్వాత ఫెడ్లైట్ల కోర్టులు రీసెంట్గా రెన్యువల్ చేసే విషయంలో మన ఏడీ గారు కూడా కోఆపరేట్ చేశారు. అది బాబ్జీ గారు కృషితో అది జరిగింది. ఇంకా విద్యార్థుల తరఫున నేను కోరేది ఒకటే, షటిల్ చాలా బిజీగా ఉంటుంది సార్. షటిల్ కోర్ట్ని కొంతమంది అందరూ హామీ ఇచ్చారు. ఇంకో 2 కోర్టులు అటొకటి ఇటొకటి వేస్తే ఇక్కడ ఫ్రెషర్స్ క్వార్టర్స్లోని ఈ చెట్టు నీడ ఇక్కడ ఆడుకుంటున్నారు ఫ్రెషర్స్ అందరూని. సో ఆ 2 కోర్టులు ఉంటే ఒక జూనియర్స్కి ఒక కోర్టు, పీజీలకు ఒక కోర్టు. పీజీలు రాత్రి 11 వరకు ఆడుతున్నారు కంటిన్యూగా. యూజీలు అసలు ఆడుకోవటానికి లేకుండా ఉంది. దయించి ఆల్రెడీ ఒక బ్యాచ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ 10 lakhs డొనేషన్ ఇస్తానన్నారు సార్. ఈ మిగతాది ఏదైనా ఉంటే మన అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ తలుచుకుని బాబ్జీ గారు వెళ్ళేలోపు చేస్తారని ఆశిస్తూ థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Dr. Lavanya, Vice President Sports, to speak.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Babji Garu, Principal, RMC Kakinada, Dr. Mahalakshmi Madam Garu, Superintendent GGH Kakinada, Dr. Vice Principals, Dr. B. Savai Lakshmi, my friend, and Dr. G. Krishna Babu Garu, Dr. Raman Rao Garu, and the guest of honor today, Dr. Jawahar, and my dear colleague, professors, faculty members, and my dear students. So good evening to you all, and I welcome you to the sports day today. I being the vice president, and first of all I want to thank Principal Dr. Babji Garu for selecting me as vice president sports, and the wish of principal is that this should be conducted on the full moon day. But I am seeing only the full moon in the sky, and all the stars have been fallen onto the ground. Yeah, you can see the sky is devoid of stars. Because the stars on this side and the comets on that side. So why I am considering you as comets is Chukka Toka Chukka. So with due respects with due permission from Dr. Raman Rao Garu, I said always a boy follows a girl. So the next thing is, I always believe that mental health will be dependent on the physical health. So as a medical graduate, you always require a mental stability and the mental health to study for the 5 years and to bear the stress of your education for the almost 10 years. If you want to be a postgraduate, of course, if you want to be a super specialist, you require some more years. And to practice also, you require some strength and stability of your mind. So to get this, definitely you require the physical activity and the physical strength. And the only thing, how we can guess, not that all the girls and all the boys can't go to gym and do the things. And the exercise, what you get in the college is only the sports. So I think I have seen a lot of applause to Dr. Spajan Raju saying Acharya. Yeah, he is a Dronacharya. I agree. And I can understand the happiness in your voice, and the loudness of your voice says how best he is like a Dronacharya. So maybe you are fortunate enough to get a PD who has done a PhD in the physical education, and none other college is having a PD like that, as Dr. Principal has said, Dr. Babji Garu has told. Yes, and avail that opportunity and excel in your sports so that you can excel in your even the educative spirits also. So I don't take much time because I also, as a student, never liked the long speeches. So good luck for all of you, and I hand over to mic to the Pushpajan.
Thank you, Dr. Lavanya. Our students are delighted. Krishna Babu, Vice Principal Academic, to speak.
Good evening, everyone. A special occasion. A special occasion in the sense that the students have initiated the sports day and the college day after a slumber of 2 years of COVID. A special occasion in the sense that we are honoring our Superintendent Dr. R. Mahalakshmi, and a special occasion in that the faculty, the administrative staff, and of course the students have participated wonderfully well in the sports events. You have done your best, and I hope you have a great function today. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna Babu, for your brief and very sweet speech. Now I request Dr. Saubhagya Lakshmi, Vice Principal Admin.
Good evening, all of you. The President and Principal of RMC, Dr. K. Babji Garu, and today's Chief Guest and Madam, beloved Superintendent Dr. R. Mahalakshmi Garu, and today's Guest of Honor, Dr. Jawahar Garu, and my friend Lavanya and Krishna Babu Garu, faculty and students. Today we are all conducting very happily the Sports Day function, annual Sports Day celebrations we are conducting. So after a gap of almost 1.5 to 2 years, due to COVID we are unable to conduct last year, and so this year it is possible because of the Dr. Babji Garu is willing to, they have given permission to conduct the sports events and the sports day function, and followed by the college day function also. It is very happy to hear that. So I will not take any much time, but I wanted to say sports are very important to stay fit, healthy and strong. So they will not only improve the physical health, they will improve the mental balance and the mental stamina. So you have to play the games in the ground, not by the internet games or video games. So if you play the games like PUBG and all, so you will develop only violence in your minds. So this will not help you to develop good relations with the society or your friends or the family members. So if you play sports like team sports, so you will develop the team spirit, so you will help each other, you will develop the friendliness among your members, and you will help coordinate with each other, so that you will develop good relations with the society and family members and your senior students also. Okay, so you play games, and a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. So play games and you be relaxed and healthy and fit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Ma. You have stressed the importance of the sports and games, not the visual games. Thank you very much for giving a wonderful idea. Now I request Dr. Raman Rao Garu to say briefly to talk. 2 minutes only. Only 2 minutes.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Respected principal,
Superintendent Dr. Mahalakshmi, and other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and my dear students. It's really a great opportunity for me to be with you as a husband of Dr. Mahalakshmi, and in addition, they called me as Apna President, but they forgot one thing. I was East Godavari District Athletic Association Chairman for 5 years. నేను బీయింగ్ ఏ పీడియాట్రిక్ ప్రాక్టీషనర్, నేను ఒకటే చెప్తుంటాను, బిడ్డ పుట్టినప్పుడు కంటే బిడ్డ కడుపులోనే ఆడుకుంటుంది. యామ్నియాటిక్ ఫ్లూయిడ్లో బిడ్డ చక్కగా ఆడుకుంటుంది. తల్లి ఒడిలో, తల్లి గర్భంలో పెరిగి ఆడుకుంటుంది. బయటకు వచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా చక్కగా కాళ్ళు చేతులు ఆడిస్తూ ఆడుకుంటుంది. సో సచ్ సిచ్యువేషన్ షుడ్ బి కంటిన్యూడ్ త్రూ అవుట్ లైఫ్. నేను ఈస్ట్ గోదావరి అథ్లెటిక్ అసోసియేషన్ చైర్మన్గా ఉన్నా సరే నేను కూడా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసి అందులో ఏదో ప్రైజ్ తెచ్చుకోవాలన్న ఉద్దేశంతో, సాధారణంగా 3 ప్రైజులు ఉంటాయి, ఫస్ట్, సెకండ్, థర్డ్. నేను ఐ అలాటెడ్ 6 ప్రైజెస్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ ఈవెంట్. డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ స్పోర్ట్స్లో కండక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు 6 ప్రైజులు అలాట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అంటే కనీసం 6వ ప్రైజ్ అయినా నేను తెచ్చుకుందామన్న స్వార్థంతో. బట్ లక్కీలీ ఆర్ అన్లక్కీలీ ఐ గాట్ సెకండ్ ప్రైజ్. స్టేట్ లెవెల్లో సెకండ్గా, ఛాంపియన్గా రన్నింగ్ రేస్లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసి తెచ్చుకున్నాను. అంటే వాట్ ఐ మీన్ టు సే, బికాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ స్పోర్ట్స్ డే, మేడం సౌభాగ్యలక్ష్మి గారు చెప్పినట్టు ప్రతి వాళ్ళు, ఎవ్రీబడి షుడ్ హ్యావ్ సమ్ స్పోర్ట్స్ యాక్టివిటీ, స్పోర్ట్ యాక్టివిటీ ఉండాలి. యూ మే బీ ఎక్సెల్, మన జవహర్ లాగా హీ మే బీ ఎక్సెల్ ఇన్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్. సిఎంఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ 100s, సెంచరీస్ ఇలా కొట్టేస్తుంటాడు. కానీ ఐ యూస్ టు టెల్ హిమ్ ఆల్సో, వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ ది ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఫర్ ఐఎంఏ, హీ వాజ్ సెక్రటరీ, హీ ఆల్వేస్ యూస్ టు సే, మీరు మా ప్రెసిడెంట్ గారు అంటుంటాడు. ఇప్పటికీ ఎక్కువ కాలం ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆయనే చేశాడు, కానీ నేను ప్రెసిడెంట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఆయన సెక్రటరీ చేశాడు కాబట్టి ఆయన అంటూ ఉంటాడు, డాక్టర్ గారు మీరు చెప్పినట్టు నేను రోజు వాకింగ్కి వెళ్తున్నాను. సో ఎవ్రీబడి షుడ్ హ్యావ్ సమ్ స్పోర్ట్స్ యాక్టివిటీ ఇన్ దేర్ లైఫ్ ఇన్ అడిషన్ టు ది మెడికల్ అండ్ సోషల్ యాక్టివిటీస్. సర్వీస్ యాక్టివిటీస్ చాలా ఉండొచ్చు, కానీ మనం ఆరోగ్యంగా ఉంటేనే, ఈట్ లైక్ ఎన్ ఎలిఫెంట్, వర్క్ లైక్ ఏ బుల్ అని మన పూర్వం సామెత ఉంది. బాగా తినండి, కష్టపడండి. ఎలాగైనా కష్టపడాలి, తెలుగులో చెప్తే మీకు కొద్దిగా ఎబ్బెట్టుగా ఉంటుంది. ఎలా తినాలి? ఏనుగులో తినాలి, దున్నపోతులో కష్టపడాలంట. సో తెలుగులో కొద్దిగా ఇబ్బందికరంగా ఉంటుంది. డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, నేను మేడంని అడిగాను, మన స్పోర్ట్స్ వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ మేడంని, మేడం మీరు లేడీకి వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ కదా, అందరినీ లేడీస్ని ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తారంటే ఇప్పుడే ఆవిడ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేశారు. 1 lady ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1, అంటే ఒక్క లేడీ వస్తే 10 మంది మగవాళ్ళు ఈజీగా ఆడుకోవడానికి వస్తారండి అని చెప్పారు. సో బట్ కాలేజీలో మాత్రం ఆడవాళ్ళ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఎక్కువగా ఉంది. సో లేడీ స్ట్రెంగ్త్, లేడీ స్టూడెంట్స్, లేడీ సూపరింటెండెంట్, లేడీ వైస్ ప్రిన్సిపాల్, లేడీ స్పోర్ట్స్ సెక్రటరీ, స్పోర్ట్స్ వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్, అందరూ చాలామంది లేడీస్ డామినేటింగ్గానే ఉంది. కాబట్టి లేడీస్ ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఎంకరేజ్ అవుతారు. మగవాళ్ళని కూడా ఎంకరేజ్ చేయమని ప్రిన్సిపాల్ గారిని కోరుకుంటూ విరమిస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. వీ యాక్సెప్ట్ ది డామినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఉమెన్. సభాపూర్వకంగా చెప్తున్నాను, we accept the domination of women. I accept this. Here to my right side are Mahalakshmi, Saubhagya Lakshmi, Lavanya, and all women dominated medical college. We accept your dominance. Thank you. Now I request just small, very short, brief felicitation to our guest of honor and the chief guest today. Actually, I must acknowledge today Dr. Ravindra Babu, our honorable ex-MP and presently MLC, is supposed to come here, but unfortunately due to some unavoidable circumstances he could not come. On this dais, I convey my sincere thanks for accepting our invitation, but due to some unavoidable circumstances he could not come. We convey our thanks to him. Now I request biodata of Dr. Jawhar. Before the biodata, I have to tell about Dr. Jawhar. Of course, in the beginning itself I have said that he is the most busiest physician of East Godavari. He has conducted more than 100 CMEs to his credit, and best IMA president, national best IMA president awardee, and he is peculiar and great also. He conducts classes for the doctors how to treat diabetes and hypertension, which is very much necessary. For practicing physician and practicing doctors, and it is a continuous medical education. And for every CME, few of them I have also attended, we try to learn very important things. As Hippocratic oath says, we should not harm any patient. So attending to his CMEs, we know as a surgeon, we do some harmful things for the doctors. So by attending those CMEs, we will be knowing what we should not do. So lot of education he is doing, and is a very good teacher, a good humane. So whoever goes to him with a help, 100% he will help them. And he is known for his remembering capacity. 20 years back he must have seen a patient, and he just calls him by name. To the students, to the upcoming students and doctors, what I am telling is, learn the habit of knowing the name. See, once you call the patient by name, your respect will increase like anything. So he is known for his remembrance. He remembers the names of the patient, and that is a great character we should all imbibe. And of course, he has done innumerable medical camps which has helped a lot of patients. So with this brief introduction, I request to read out the biodata and small felicitation followed by Dr. Jawhar's speech.
I request Dr. K. Babji sir to felicitate Dr. K. On this auspicious occasion, here we have the guest of honor, Dr. K. Ram Swarup Jawhar sir, the Professor of General Medicine at KIMS Amlapuram. Sir is present working as the senior physician and diabetologist and rheumatologist in Sneha Hospital at Kakinada. He did his MBBS in Andhra Medical College, MD in Rangaraya Medical College. He worked as Secretary of IMA in Kakinada for the year 2007 and 2009, and as the President of IMA in Kakinada from 2010 to 2017, and received the Best Academic Doctor Award IMA AP State in 2019. Dr. K.R.S. Jawahar sir worked as the Organizing Secretary of AP API in 2014, Organizing Secretary of APDF in 2019. Sir got the Best Academic Doctor Gold Medal Oration in 2021. Sir published many books, of which the recent one is a prospective study of PADs in CKD patient attending tertiary care, Hospital, Andhra Pradesh, published in International Journal of Advances in Medicine on June 8, 2021. Dr. K.R.S. Jawahar sir's journey in the service for the society was a great motivation for all the medicos. We are very thankful to have you here, sir. Now I would call upon Dr. K. Babji sir to felicitate Dr. K.R.S. Jawahar sir. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? I would also like to call upon Mahalakshmi Madam to felicitate Jawahar sir. I request Dr. Jawahar sir to persuade us by sharing his views.
Respected Principal Sir Dr. Babji Garu, respected Superintendent Dr. Mahalakshmi Madam, respected Vice Chairman, Principals Dr. Saubhagyalakshmi and Krishna Babu Garu, HOD OBG Dr. Lavanya, Dr. Raman Rao Garu, my President, and dear friends. I am extremely happy to be a part of this today's sports meet of Great Rangaraya Medical College. I am also so fortunate that I did my post-graduation here only. So Dr. Saubhagya, Dr. Lavanya, we are all were colleagues at that time. So what I am today is just because of this college and my undergraduate college AMC, my parents, my patients and my teachers, and most important is Dr. Babji Garu, who has been my backbone, because whenever I am facing any crisis or for any help, he is there to help me. So with these words, move on to the sports meet. Sports or the exercise is a very important for today's Indian population. As you all know that non-communicable diseases like diabetes and hypertension, they are to the tune of about 50 to 60% of the adults aged more than the 18 years. So now the lot of the undergraduates or the engineering students, they are hypertensives and the diabetics, and very early age group they are getting the ischemic heart disease and the CKD. So the best medicine for these things is the lifestyle measures. That is our dietary approach and exercise. So exercise not only reduces your cholesterols and also the weight gain, it helps you the cardiac health, bony health and etc. So with these few words, I request all of you to keep on doing some exercise in your whole time, because doctor's profession is a very tough position, profession, so which leads a lot of the mental stability. So in the sports you learn so many things which are all the good, even you defeat, that is also part and parcel of our game. So with these few words, and again I thank Dr. Babji sir, principal, for giving the opportunity. I thank you one and all for giving the opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Jawahar. Very brief introduction, and you have said all the students should play. Very nice suggestion. Thank you very much. Now, the biodata of Dr. Mahalakshmi. Before the biodata, I have to talk myself about Dr. Mahalakshmi. I already told that in my introduction itself, I said she is Lakshmi of Rahula family. Sir, Ramandra garu mee gurinche cheptunnanu. Rahula family ki avida Mahalakshmi. Not only for Rahula family, for RMC also she was and she is Mahalakshmi for the college, and she is my, of course I am repeating that she is my classmate in 1975. Most of you were not born and we were classmates, and during our entire 5 years I have never talked to her. So we talked to her only when she joined MS General Surgery. I finished my MS and she joined as MS PG. That day their function is being conducted. We are giving a farewell and they are being invited, and that day only mostly what I remember is not like students today. Those days we were not talking to girl students. So from that time onwards, 1985 onwards, we are sailing together as surgeons, as administrators. I worked as vice principal when she is the principal, and then later so much of journey we were traveling together, and almost more than 2.5 decades we traveled, and we were not only friends, so it is more than that. So whenever she has something to be talked, she will talk to me anytime. When I was in Vijayawada, she was in Kakinada, she used to call me almost every day for a month. So I always, whenever I have a problem, personal problem, I will talk to her and I will take a suggestion from her. So our relation is not only a classmate or a friend. Maybe I don't know the word. It is beyond the friendship. So our relation is that, and she has worked not with just like that with a pen and pencil and a paper. She has worked as a principal with mind and heart. So whatever she does, she worked very sincerely, and she wanted the college to be improved. And she is the longest principal, as far as I know, more than 6.5 years she was the principal. Unfortunately, I replaced her, and now she is now the principal, the superintendent. She worked every position, worked as an assistant professor here, associate professor, then professor, HOD, principal and superintendent also. So she has done everything, not with just simple words. She has worked again, I am repeating, she has worked with heart and mind. And she is responsible for so many things in the college. Because of her, of course I was also a part of it, because of her only we could get the recognition of MD radio diagnosis, which is there pending for a long time, for almost 2.5 decades. That MD radio diagnosis of Sangram Medical College was not recognized, and she was responsible for that. And MCH neurosurgery was recognized by her efforts, and MD DM neonatology, all her efforts. Unfortunately, I was there in the Vijayawada DME office, and we could get all those things. The virology lab, MRU lab, with her, both of us almost were responsible for the virology lab, which has served a lot in this COVID. And she is very, our staff people were telling, Madam is known for getting the donations for the college. She got the college bus. I remember in 2015 or so, we were having only one bus, and there was no bus to carry the students from college to the hospital. And a day I have went to Aditya Reddy Garu and requested to donate one bus. We were in crisis. In the middle of the summer, our girl students were going by auto. It was so difficult, and we were working together. And Dr. Reddy Garu has given not donation, he has given a bus for us for 2 months free of cost. So at that stage, she struggled to get 2 buses, one from ONGC and the other from one donor. So, and for many departments, she has got so many donations, and she is known for getting donations for the college. Like that, so many things are there. Actually, today's function is the sports day. In addition to sports day, I call it is a day of Dr. Mahalakshmi. So I have taken that liberty of talking about her, and now I request to read out the biodata of Dr. Mahalakshmi. And one more thing, she was fortunate to have the opportunity of conducting the Diamond Jubilee celebrations. 1 year long Diamond Jubilee celebration, nobody will have the chance. And she was fortunate, and she has successfully conducted, invited Vice President of India to our campus. Thank you. Harshini will read the biodata of Dr. Mahalakshmi.
Good evening, everyone. Today we have Dr. R. Mahalakshmi Madam, MS General Surgery, as the chief guest to this occasion. Dr. R. Mahalakshmi Madam, the gem of medicine, joined MBBS in 1975 and did her post-graduation in general surgery in 1985. She joined in government service in 1984. Dr. R. Mahalakshmi Madam joined as assistant professor in 1988 in Rangaraya Medical College, was promoted as associate professor in 2001 and later promoted as professor of surgery in 2004 at GMC. Later, she joined as professor of surgery in Rangaraya Medical College in 2006. She worked as deputy superintendent, Government General Hospital, Kakinada, and later as vice principal, Rangaraya Medical College. She received several accolades, which include Best Doctor Awards from Superintendent, Government General Hospital, Kakinada, from the Principal, Rangaraya Medical College, Kakinada, and from the District Collector, East Godavari, Kakinada. In a nutshell, even though she reached a great position in her medical profession as the Additional Director of Andhra Pradesh and Principal of reputed Government Medical College in Kakinada, she is very simple, friendly, cordial, yet stubborn in taking decisions in the interest of the medical undergraduate and postgraduate students, as well as the faculty doctors of Rangaraya Medical College. By seeing her beautiful journey as a doctor, we can say that dedication doesn't have an off-season. Thank you for everything, ma'am. Now I request Dr. K. Babji sir to felicitate Dr. K. Mahalakshmi ma'am.
I request Dr. Saubhagyalakshmi to do garland Dr. Mahalakshmi with Lavanya. A bouquet to Dr. Raman Rao Garu and Mahalakshmi by Krishna Babu. shawl by Dr. Jawahar and me. Bouquet by students. Actually, first year only. So, first year students, LR, somebody come. Second year and final year also, please come and give bouquets to madam. From Department of SPM, whoever is ready, they can come. I request Dr. AD Srinivas Garu to come and give a bouquet to Dr. R. Mahalakshmi. Mr. Srinivas, finally Rama, madam garland చేయండి. ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ కూడా ఒకటి రండి. CR or LR, whoever it is. శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, అవర్ డైనమిక్ ఏడి ఏవో గారు. వెంకటేశ్వరరావు ఆల్సో కెన్ కమ్. Department of SPM. మీరు ఎవరికి చెప్పకుండా ఇచ్చేస్తారు కదా. Department of Surgery is celebrating in a different day. So, Department of Surgery is not giving any bouquet. SPM. Srinivas, you can talk to. You can talk for 2 minutes, please. Now after Srinivas, Dr. Mahalakshmi has to respond. Then later we will have the real sports day function. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, dear faculty members, and dear students. ఈరోజు ఫుల్ మూన్ డే, సింబాలిక్గా మొత్తం వైట్ డెకరేషన్ చేశారు. అలాగే నెక్స్ట్ బెలూన్స్ కూడా చక్కగా సింబాలిక్గా కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. ఇలాంటి ఆస్పీషియస్ డే, ఇలాంటి ఇంపార్టెంట్ డే రోజున డాక్టర్ మహాలక్ష్మి మేడం గారికి సన్మానం ఇవ్వడం అనేది రియల్లీ ఇట్స్ ఎక్సలెంట్. నేను నా సర్వీస్ వచ్చేటప్పటికి 14 years అండి. 7 years నేను ఈ కాలేజ్లో వర్క్ చేశాను. 5 years I have worked for 5 years under the control of Dr. Mahalakshmi madam. I am very happy to say మ్యాక్సిమం లాంగ్ టైం ఈ ప్రెస్టీజియస్ రంగారాయ మెడికల్ కాలేజీలోని మేడం కంట్రోల్లో నేను వర్క్ చేశాను. కాబట్టి నేను మేడం గురించి 2 విషయాలు చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నాను. మేడం వెరీ సెన్సిబుల్ అండ్ వెరీ కార్డియల్ అమాంగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఫ్యాకల్టీ. అలా చూసినట్లయితే మ్యాక్సిమం ఎన్నో డెవలప్మెంట్ వర్క్స్ జరిగండి. మొత్తం బాబ్జీ సార్ చెప్పేశారు, ప్రిన్సిపాల్ గారు. యాక్చువల్గా మొత్తం అంటే ఒక సిస్టమేటిక్గా ఒక వర్క్ సిస్టమేటిక్ ఒక ఎంసీఏ నామ్స్ని అంటే ఇప్పుడు నేషనల్ మెడికల్ కౌన్సిల్ ఎన్ఎంసీ నామ్స్ని ఎలా మీట్ అవ్వాలనే దాని మీద కంప్లీట్గా దానికి బద్దులైపోయి వర్క్ చేశారు. ఆ విధంగా మొత్తం మెడికల్ సీట్స్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ 250 సీట్స్ రెస్టోర్ చేయడానికి 200 సీట్స్ ఉండేవి యూజీ 250 సీట్స్ రెస్టోర్ అవ్వడానికి మ్యాక్సిమం ఎఫర్ట్స్ పెట్టారు. ఎందుకంటే ఎన్నో ఎమ్ఎన్టీస్ పెంచాలి, తర్వాత క్లాస్ రూమ్స్, సెమినార్ హాల్స్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అన్నీ కూడాను ఎంతెంతో వర్కౌట్ చేయాలి, దానికోసం నిరంతరం వర్కౌట్ చేస్తూ ఉండేవారు. అంటే ఫుల్ ప్లెడ్జ్డ్, అంటే ఒక పక్కన ట్రీట్మెంట్, ఒక పక్కన రీసెర్చ్ వర్క్, ఒక పక్కన టీచింగ్, మరో ప్రక్క అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ వర్క్, కంప్లీట్గా ఎంతో వర్కౌట్ చేశారు. రియల్లీ ఏంటంటే అది ఎంతో మేడం కంట్రోల్ మేము వర్క్ చేసామంటే అది చాలా హ్యాపీ థింగ్. ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తున్నటువంటి రోడ్లు ఉన్నాయి కదండి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా యాక్చువల్గా ఈ కాలేజ్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అయిన టైంలో ఉన్నటువంటి రోడ్స్, వాటన్నిటిని కూడా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా మేడం టైంలోనే, డాక్టర్ మహాలక్ష్మి మేడం టైంలోనే చేయడం జరిగింది. అక్కడ స్టార్టింగ్ మెయిన్ గేట్ నుంచి ఇక్కడ మన ఈ హెరిటేజ్ బిల్డింగ్ వరకు మాత్రం వరల్డ్ స్టూడెంట్ అసోసియేషన్ వాళ్ళు డెవలప్ చేయడం జరిగింది. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డెవలప్మెంట్స్ 1 కాదు 2 కాదు 4 బస్సులు మేడం టైంలోనే వచ్చినాయి. ఎందుకంటే ఒక మంచి మనసుతో పనిచేసేటప్పుడు మొత్తం ఈ ప్రకృతి సహకరిస్తుంది, అలాగే అన్ని ఫోర్సెస్ సహకరిస్తాయి అన్నట్టుగాను ఒక్కసారిగా నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డొనేషన్స్ రూపంలో బస్సులు వచ్చాయి, అలాగే బ్యూటిఫుల్ బిల్డింగ్స్ వచ్చాయి. ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తున్నటువంటి కరుటూరి బిల్డింగ్ ఎక్కడంటే లైబ్రరీ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఉన్నటువంటి 54 lakhs అది ఆ విధంగా డొనేషన్ రావడం జరిగింది. చాలా వర్క్స్ అంటే ఎస్పెషల్ ఎనాటమీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ని ఎంతో డెవలప్ చేయడం జరిగింది, అలాగే ఎఫ్ఎం డిపార్ట్మెంట్ని డెవలప్ చేయడం జరిగింది. డెవలప్మెంట్ యాక్టివిటీస్ కాకుండా అంటే మరీ అంత సింపుల్గా సరిపోలేదండి. ఓ పక్కన నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇష్యూస్ కూడా వచ్చినాయి. ఆ ఇష్యూస్ అన్నీ కూడాను మేడం సమయంలోని ట్యాకిల్ చేశారని చెప్పడానికి నేను ఎంతో సంతోషిస్తున్నాను. చెప్పాను కదండి, ఒక మంచి పని చేస్తుండేటప్పుడు నిస్వార్థంగా స్టూడెంట్స్ కోసం, కాలేజీ కోసం చేస్తుండేటప్పుడు అనేక ఫోర్సెస్ ఎలా ఉపయోగపడతాయి అన్నట్టుగాను మేడం వర్క్ చేస్తున్న టైంలోని అప్పుడు వైస్ ప్రిన్సిపల్గా పనిచేస్తున్న డాక్టర్ బాబ్జీ సారే డిఎంఏగా ఉండి ఎంతో మనకి ఎన్నో శాంక్షన్స్ ఇవ్వడానికి ఎంతో దోహదం చేయడం జరిగింది. ఎప్పటికప్పుడు అందరూ కూడాను ఫ్యాకల్టీ కావచ్చు, లేకపోతే స్టాఫ్ కావచ్చు, అందరూ కూడా మేడంకి అందరూ అనుగుణంగా పనిచేశారండి. అందు గురించి నేను చెప్తున్నాను, మేడం గారు ఇది కేవలం అంటే మీరు చేసినటువంటిది దాదాపు 10 years యాజ్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్, సూపరింటెండెంట్గా చేయడం కూడా అంత చిన్న విషయం కాదండి. మేడం అన్ని రికార్డ్స్ అన్ని కూడా బ్రేక్ చేస్తారు. 7 years అండి, 7 years యాజ్ ప్రిన్సిపాల్. అంతేకాదు చాలా ఇష్యూస్ని కూడా ట్యాకిల్ చేయడం జరిగిందండి. ఆ విధంగా చేయడానికి ఒక మంచి ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ని ఎప్పుడు అంటే అందరి ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ని ఎప్పుడు కూడా తోడుకునేవారు. ఏ విషయం చేయాలన్నా సరే మెటిక్యులస్గా డిస్కస్ చేసి ప్రతి విషయాన్ని కూడా కూలంకుషంగా ఒక కంక్లూషన్కి వచ్చిన తర్వాత దాన్ని చేసేవారు. ఒక్కసారి స్టార్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత మేడం ఎవరు ఆపలేకపోయేవారు. ఒక్కసారి డెసిషన్ తీసుకునేంత వరకు మేడం లిబరల్గా కనిపించేవారు. వన్స్ డెసిషన్ టేకెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫైనల్, ఇంక మళ్ళీ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ వెనక్కి వచ్చేవారు కాదు. అది మేడం గారిని నేను గమనిస్తూనే ఉన్నాను. ఆ విధంగా ఏంటంటే ఆ విషయం చెప్పడానికి సంతోషిస్తున్నాను. నాదొక చిన్న ప్రపోజల్ ఏమిటంటే అంటే ఒక హైయెస్ట్ సివిలియన్ అవార్డుకి మేడం ఎందుకు నామినేట్ కాకూడదు, పద్మశ్రీ లాంటి వాటికి? ఎందుకంటే 10 years పబ్లిక్ సర్వీస్, అలాగే చేయగలిగేటటువంటి ఒక మంచి మనసు, అలాగే చేయగలిగేటటువంటి ఒక సామర్థ్యం, అంతకు మించి సపోర్ట్ ఇవ్వగలిగేటటువంటి హస్బెండ్ డాక్టర్ రమణ్ రావు గారు. ఆయన యాక్టివ్నెస్ అంత ఇంత కాదు, ఆయన ఏంటంటే మొత్తం ఆయన చూస్తామండి, పార్క్లోకి ఎంటర్ అయ్యారంటే ఒక పెద్ద సమూహమే, ఒక పెద్ద గ్యాదరింగే. అటువంటి ఎంతో యాక్టివ్ పర్సన్, తర్వాత కార్డియల్గానే ఉండేటటువంటి పర్సన్ కాబట్టి ఇటువంటి సాధ్యం అవుతుందని చెప్పి ఇటువంటి ఒక హైయెస్ట్ మనది ఇంత పెద్ద స్టేజ్ ఎప్పుడు రాలేదండి స్పోర్ట్స్ డేకి. ఇట్ ఈస్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ స్టేజ్. ఫుల్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేయడం అన్నీ కూడా చాలా స్పెషాలిటీస్. అంతేకాదు దే ఆర్ వెరీ లక్కీ. ఎలిగెంట్ ఎంపైరెన్స్ వాళ్ళు నిజంగా లక్కీ. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ రీగన్స్ మిస్ అయ్యారు. వాళ్ళు ఎంతో యాక్టివ్గా ఆడుతూ ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళ యాక్టివ్నెస్ చూసి నేను ఆశ్చర్యపోయాను. ఎందుకంటే ద టఫెస్ట్ స్టడీ అంటే టఫెస్ట్ కోర్స్ ఏదైనా ఉందంటే అది ఎంబీబీఎస్, నో డౌట్. చాలా కష్టపడి చదవాలి. అటువంటి చదువులో వీళ్ళు కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ చేయగలుగుతూ స్పోర్ట్స్ కూడా ఆడగలుగుతుంటే రియల్లీ అప్రిషియబుల్. తప్పనిసరిగా మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ కూడా మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఆదర్శం తీసుకోవాలి. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ ఆల్ ది ఎంపైరెన్స్ బ్యాచ్ అండి. ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినటువంటి అంటే ఇట్స్ బిగ్గెస్ట్ స్టేజ్. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మన ఎన్నో ఫిలాంథ్రఫీగా ఎన్నో డొనేషన్స్ ఇచ్చినటువంటి జవహర్ గారు ఉన్నారు, అలాగే మన వైస్ ప్రిన్సిపాల్స్ ఇద్దరు ఉన్నారు, అలాగే స్టూడెంట్స్ అంటే ఫ్రెండ్లీగా స్టూడెంట్స్ నడిపించి ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఫర్ స్టూడెంట్స్. తర్వాత అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్లో కూడా ఎప్పుడు కూడా చక్కగా చాకచక్యంగా దూసుకుంటూ వెళుతూ ఫ్రెండ్లీగా అందరికీ నచ్చ చెప్పి ముందుకు వెళ్ళగేటటువంటి అతి సమర్థులైనటువంటి డాక్టర్ స్పర్జన్ రాజ్ గారు ఉన్నారు. అలాగే ఈరోజు మా సార్ చెప్పినట్టుగా దెర్ ఈస్ ఎ రికార్డ్, ద ఫస్ట్ ఉమెన్ వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఫర్ ది స్పోర్ట్స్ యాక్టివిటీస్. సో ఈ రకంగా చెప్పుకుంటూ పోతే ఇంత మంచి రోజున ఈరోజు సెలబ్రేట్ చేయడం నిజంగా మేడం ఇంకా ఇంకా అంటే రిటైర్మెంటే కాదు, ఆ తర్వాత కూడా ఇంకా ఎన్నెన్నో మంచి మంచి యాక్టివిటీస్ చేయాలని చెప్పి ఈ సందర్భంగా నేను తెలియజేస్తూ, ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినటువంటి ప్రిన్సిపాల్ గారికి నా యొక్క హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తూ మన స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరికీ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
Thank you, Srinivas. Thank you very much for your association of work with Dr. Mahalakshmi. Now I request Dr. Mahalakshmi. Everybody is eager to hear about her from her speech.
Good evening, everyone. President of today's function, Dr. Babji Garu, Principal Rangaraya Medical College, and my close friend and my classmate, Dr. Jauhar, Professor of Medicine, King's Medical College. Even though he is a private practitioner, he has done many CMEs to encourage the students and the faculty to learn about the non-communicable diseases, that's diabetes and hypertension. Vice Principal Dr. Saubhagyalakshmi, Professor and HOD of Anesthesia for long period. During COVID period, she worked a lot for the institute. And Dr. Krishna Babu Garu, Vice Principal Academic, Professor of SPM. During COVID time, as Babji sir told, he worked for the institute. He is a very disciplined man, as all of you know. And Dr. Lavani Kumari, Sports Vice President, Professor and HOD of Gynecology. Dr. Raman Rao Garu, Private Practice Nursing Homes Association President. Dr. Sparjan Razu, his student friendly physical director. He is the responsible for all the sports events in the college, and I proud to say that we got all our championship continuously for 3 years, 2015, 16 and 17. That is his effort only. I am proud to say that we are having all the facilities, all the amenities for to play sports and games in our institute. I request all of you to excel in one sport or game. And as Dr. Jauhar is telling, ours is a stressful profession. We need relaxation. For that, we have to participate in sports and games. That is very, very essential. Nowadays, the non-communicable diseases are increasing. At the young age, we are getting diabetes and hypertension. To overcome that, we have to do meditation and you have to participate in sports and games so that we can have a stress-free life. So we can face any problem in the life, any challenge in the life, if you participate in the sports and games and if you regularly do meditation. And our principal, Dr. Babji Garu, regularly he will do meditation. He took Buddhism and he always used to tell regarding meditation. And I request all the students to practice meditation every day regularly so that we can have a stress-free life. Babji Garu, he is praised so much about me. I may deserve or not. He is my classmate when, in 1985. I joined as postgraduate in surgery department. I was the first lady postgraduate to join in general surgery. Everybody discouraged me to take general surgery, but my friends Dr. S.K. Appara and Babji Garu, they encouraged me to take general surgery. Because of that only, I could achieve the administrative posts like principal and superintendent. And during my tenure as principal, sir told everything. Because of Babji Garu and Raghavendra Rao Garu, they were the vice principals when I was the principal. They supported me in all the events. I could overcome so many problems and difficulties during my tenure as principal. And when I was principal, Babji sir became the DME of AP. and at that time we could get the recognition for DM neonatology, radiology, and recognition of all the post-graduate seats and the MRU and virology lab. On this occasion, I would like to thank Babji Garu and all the faculty of this institute for their support during the administration. I request all the students, please utilize all the facilities you are having in the college. We are having very good libraries and we are having all the types of courts for playing sports and games. You enjoy the life of the studentship as Rangarayans in this college. Be proud as Rangarayan and you excel in your studies, not only in studies, in games and sports. And you are the torchbearers of this institute and you have to excel in your life. Our students, Rangarayans, they were spread all over the world, in US and other countries also. Some the politicians in our state, and like that you have to excel in everything. And first of all, you should do your duty. That is, you don't deviate from the studies. Concentrate on the studies. Get good name to the institute. Wish you all the best. Thanking you for all the opportunity given for me to be participated on this stage, and immensely happy to be all of you this pleasant evening. Thank you very much.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం, మీరు ఇంకా ఎక్కువ మాట్లాడతారని ఆశించాము. బట్ ఎనీహౌ we have told that all the students must actively participate in the sports and games, and she has told her happiness as an administrator for almost 7 years as a principal and superintendent. Now superintendent post is the most toughest job, and that she is able to do it without much of difficulty, and of course with difficulty also she is working very well, and I congratulate her for finishing very happily she is going to complete her service in this end of this month. And her birthday in the biodata, I think, I don't know whether they have told or not, 12th is her original birthday and 26th is her the on record birthday. So 26th also will be celebrating her birthday from the college point of view. And now I request the organizers to take over.
Today we also have the occasion of felicitating Dr. K. Babji, our principal. This is also a special occasion, as I said, where the series of events from today, we are kick-starting the felicitations of Dr. K. Babji, and hopefully such felicitations will continue till he retires in the month of February. So as all of you have experienced, he has been the Director of Medical Education for a period of almost 4 years before he opted to come back to this medical college as principal, Rangaraya Medical College. Now, Dr. Babji, Dr. Mahalakshmi, as they said, are classmates in AMC. I was a junior, almost 3 years junior to them, and my first elements of ragging in the college were done by their batch. Okay, please. The students will be reading the biodata of Dr. K. Babji.
Good evening everyone. On this auspicious occasion, here we have Dr. Korukonda Babji sir, the principal of Rangaraya Medical College. He was born on 2nd February 1959. Babji sir joined in MBBS in 1981 and did his post-graduation general surgery in 1985. He also did his super specialty in neurosurgery in 2001. He worked as the head of the Department of Surgery from 2009 to 2016, that is for 7 years. Then he became Deputy Superintendent for 2 years. Dr. K. Babji sir worked as Vice Principal from 2012 to 2016. Then he worked as DME Academic and DME Regular for 3.5 years till 2019. At present, sir is working as Principal of RMC and Additional Director of Medical Education since 2 years. For the outstanding work and the services given by sir, he got State Best Teacher Award 2010 from the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh in 2010. Dr. K. Babji sir given his service as Senate member of Dr. NTR UHS Vijayawada from 2010 to 2014. He got married with Dr. Bhanupati Madam, MD of Lifeline Hospital, Kakinada. He had 2 sons, Dr. G. Sri Harsha Sir, MS MCH Plastic Surgery, daughter-in-law Dr. Chitralekhya Madam, MD Dermatology, Sri Siddhartha Sir, BTech IPS, and would-be daughter-in-law Srishti Madam, BTech MBA. We are honored to have you, sir. Thank you.
I am the host of this function. I am not supposed to take any felicitations, but I am forced to take that. But my dream of conducting a sports day on a full moon day is being fulfilled. See the beauty of the moon. See, that is the one which I wanted all of you to appreciate in a Rangaraya Medical College, to conduct a sports day on a full moon day. It will be so nice, but of course it is lot of shelteriness is there, but otherwise the atmosphere is so nice, and all the students and faculty here, and a bright moon on the sky. Thank you. Now the mementos to be given by the chief guest. Then later the faculty also will be giving the mementos to the winners and runners also.